Hello everyone and welcome back once again. It's time for Panzer Corps Grand Campaign 1941. After crushing the Yugoslav forces, we have to deal with the Greek and British forces as well in the next mission, which is the Metaxas line. It's April 12th, 1941. The Metaxas line, a series of fortifications built between Greece and our Bulgarian allies, would normally prove a quite difficult obstacle to overcome. Your success in Yugoslavia, however, has given us the perfect opportunity to completely outflank this defensive line. Your task is to capture all of your objectives as you advance south through the former Greek and Yugoslavian border. But while you will be able to bypass the Metaxas line by advancing in this direction, you should be aware that another British expeditionary force, complete with armor and air support, has been deployed in Greece to halt your efforts. I trust I can count on you to once again oust the British from continental Europe. Good luck, Herr General. I'm sure you will, if you'll allow me to go to Athens after this, but I guess you won't. Let's go to the deployment screen and repair our units, or whatever we need to repair at least. Oh yeah, I also got some damage on this guy. Yeah, elites. Like I said before, I kind of want to work towards getting up to 3 stars, so kind of have to invest into a little bit of prestige here. Nothing too serious though, but I do want to give these guys elites. It's a shame they were close to 2 stars, but not quite, because I would really like to get up to 12 strength for these guys. Yeah, this is for those who haven't seen these shortages. Like, this is Sturmgeschützabteilung 197, or Stug is for Sturmgeschütz. So the Stug 3B is Sturmgeschützabteilung 137. Did I need to repair something here? I think I did. There we go. That's fixed, and that takes care of the repairs. Nothing too fancy here. Yeah, let's talk strategy for this mission. So, for this mission, I will be deploying both 3rd and 11th Panzer Division. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, but I will be deploying those in even numbers, not like the previous mission where I primarily deployed the 11th. Now, historically, the 11th actually moved up or approached Belgrade from the south and not from the north, because they moved through Bulgaria. So that's kind of a little difference here. We're starting from the top, but 11th Panzer came from down there, so that's not 100% accurate, but I still think it's nicer to deploy the 11th Panzer Division then. Like, neither 3rd nor 11th actually were fighting in Greece, so at least I think so. Either way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy the 3rd Panzer Division on this side, and they're going to move down towards these objectives, towards Thessalonica. And then 11th Panzer is going to move through here towards Sarai, and then into that direction. So basically to try and take the Metaxas line from the rear. One of the most important things on this map is this airfield, because there are only 2 airfields for the enemy, this one and this one, and basically we have to operate all the way back here. So say that we would be here, then my bombers have to go all the way back and all the way forth, and that's wasting a lot of time. So I really need this airfield. Again, my bombers only have 37 fuel, so that's very little. But I already discussed that before, like using the 87R models is totally unjustified, so I can't really do that. Yeah, so let's start deploying the fighters first, and I'm just gonna start with my 3 complementary fighters as I usually do. And let's deploy 2 bombers too. I don't expect the enemy air force to be too heavy on a map like this. Like, it's not Russia 1944, so. And let's deploy the 88 as well. So I think we can go pretty heavy air force. Let's deploy the artillery first. So that's 75th Regiment for the 3rd Panzer Division, and then for the 11th Panzer Division, that's the 119th. If I want to take this city, I need to put an infantry up front. So let's deploy you out there. Then 3rd Panzer will get the Stug, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a small amount of units over on this side. So they're going to tackle these fortifications, I think, together with artillery from this side. Let's deploy you and the 209th Panzer Pioniere. There we go. And that's the artillery. As for our recon, that's the 3rd Aufklärungsabteilung. I'm gonna deploy that over for the 3rd Panzer Division, just like the towed anti-tank. Then as for tanks, 5th or 6th, and I'm looking at those with the least amount of experience. This is near 3 stars. This is 15th though. Who has more? 241, 257. Yeah. Okay, infantry, definitely Ole Deer. Let's deploy the other part of Großdeutschland very close so they can attack. And I want the 3 movement pioneers as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, let's deploy anti-aircraft up front as well to protect the artillery. Definitely Heinz Rondorf here. And I need to deploy the Panzer II for the 11th Panzer Regiment. They have the least amount of experience. Not deploying any more tanks. So, infantry. I need to give you guys trucks, because that's my Gebirgsjäger. Former Gebirgsjäger, that is. You there. No. Oh, this is 3rd Schützen. All of my infantry have spotting. I've pretty bad luck on those guys. 2 of those, and then I think 1 of these, and I'm gonna deploy also these guys without a hero, and I think that should be it. Yep, looking good so far. Alright, let's start hitting them hard, fast and hard with the Bulgarians. 5 and 5. Okay, so now I need these guys as well. Ooh. At least I'm not taking as much damage as expected. Alright, let's make sure that these guys are pretty decent on defense, but I don't want to go out in the open with the cavalry suddenly, so they're better sticking to the rear. You here, and there. So that's blocked off. Bing bang boom on the enemy fighters. So let's see though. Artillery is or cavalry is pretty easy to beat. So just move you in here. Not finish them off. I did not want to use a fighter there. Wow. I wanted to use the bomber. It's not even turn 2 and I'm already making mistakes. That's beautiful game. I'm really proud of myself. Well, let's keep going. Unbelievable. Okay, so that's empty. Yeah, that's messed up because now I don't really have good artillery coverage. So I kind of need to remain hidden with these, and I better hope I do well. So one thing that I can do though is actually bomb these guys double time. I should not have too much trouble with this Valentine here, because I'll smash through the cavalry and push them down. Bomb them again. And move down here. Oh, the deer in here. That's actually a pretty decent bomber trap. So I can see this. They'll try to bomb the recon and then they'll attack. Sure, count me in. Down here, do want to protect the artillery though, most of all. Still, this is a bit tricky. Like, I don't really like my position here. I'm very, very much stuck, and it's gonna take a long time for me to get out. Like, after this, I'm gonna be funneled into this area, and it's just as difficult to get through as before. So, yeah. Doesn't really matter. Okay. And they didn't go for my trap either. Guess with the recon, that's the unfortunate thing. Oof. That recon cost me good. Whoa. I'm really happy about that last roll there. Excellent suppression on the cavalry. Also quite happy that Heinz Rondorf was able to hold his own against this here Hurricane. Mostly because of his high initiative, of course. I don't think the other fighter bomber would have held his own just as well. No, I don't think so. Alright. That's that. You in here. Anti-aircraft at the ready. It's gonna rain, not too happy there, but I can't rightly do anything about that. So I kinda have to hope I gotta destroy him like this. Alright, Blenheim down. Come on, Whitley. Okay, good. They don't have fighter coverage, but just finishing off the enemy guys suits me just fine. Alright, these guys should be a cakewalk. The cavalry, at least. Let's just give myself a bit of space here. So I think shelling you, let's see what they need. 8-8, okay. I'll be pushing them in here. And finish it off with the recon. Good. Like I said, let's give myself some space. Because I could attack here, but what I'll do is move in here. Then attacking will push them in there. What does that get me? Well, let's figure out. Oh, they're going in there. Well, that makes it easier. Really, on the bridge, they still had a counteroffensive. Impressive. Alright, let's use the bomber. Because I'm actually interested in already taking this one down a strength or two, because they're probably going to try and run into this double artillery or into this tank, and the less overstrength they have, the better that is for me. Alright, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot there, but I'd still be careful. Right, so I still have these guys left and these. What I'll do though is I can actually do this. Let's see how good that works. So I might take a damage or two on the pioneers, but it might actually work out just fine. Okay. Pretty reasonable defense, and then on the next turn I can overwhelm these guys and destroy them. These guys do need to move to the east, but I have so little space that I might just as well. Let's start digging them out. And attack these guys for a bit too. Like I said, I don't mind them having a little bit less strength here. That'll suit my purposes just fine. Okay. It's a pretty rough hit. So they didn't even attack, which is surprising. Maybe exactly because they didn't have that overstrength. They might felt like it's not that great of an attack. Okay, so I have an artillery. I'm gonna focus on that then. I really hope that I get to destroy this, but not looking to be favored. I'll actually go in here. No. No, that's no good. Actually, that's terrible. Do I want to spend 4 prestige? Nah, I don't really think so. It is good weather though, so at least I got that going. Now, the thing with these British is that they're actually pretty high on defense. The British infantry is above and beyond actually excellent infantry and nothing to scoff at, I think. And I really should have used a fighter on that before, just to get that attrition lower. Alright. There we go. And attack. At least I get to make use out of all the infantry that infantry that I have down there now. Alright, attack again. Shell them again. I also have plenty of artillery left that is not able to target anything else, so I might just as well make the best of it. I'd actually rather push it in here, but then they'd be without artillery coverage, and that might be a bit problematic. Especially because let's see how suppressed your 10-3. Because what I'll do is just attack now. Let me guess. Well, you couldn't have done any worse. And there are times when I really want to be vulgar, and this is actually one of those times. I just really feel like swearing at that point. Obviously, I'm not going to, but... Or now. Like, now too. Okay, you have another shot. Panzer II. There we go. Who's a big boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm gonna have to give these guys regular replacements because I really need older deer at 10. And luckily, they're almost at 3 stars again. But that kind of sucks for their experience. Yeah, let's go for this. Okay, there's nothing there. I really would like to take this airfield before moving back, so definitely looking out to do that. Find this to be pretty underwhelming, and without support I don't really like it. Let's use the fighter. Nothing, huh? Yeah, I'm still gonna attack, I think. How good is this? 1 times 26? Sure. Nope. Luck is not on my side on this turn. Oh. Definitely not. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can see these, so then they would be going up potentially. Yeah. Would have been nice if there was a good hit, but that's not gonna happen. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. They also cannot see this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Definitely not a great start. But let's see how we can potentially salvage the situation. Come on, really? Just do some damage here instead of this pathetic attacks. It should be down to 2 already. Not the 9. Okay, I have to take the initiative on the attack here because if my fighters ain't gonna do the work, then I have to do the work myself. Or my bombers, they aren't doing the work. Let's move up in here. And the idea, if I attack, I'll push them in here, and then I have a fighter at the ready. I would need to defeat them down to 1. Destroying works too, that's okay. They have another tank. Another tank. Okay, 2 and 4 is not the result I'm looking for. 2 and 5 is either. That's a bit of a letdown. The question is, though, how bad is it gonna be? 7 times 21. So actually, they're more close to dealing 2 than to dealing 1. I think. No, not yet. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sure. I really don't have any other choice here. Let's start up here though. Alright, so what I can do is shell them down to 7. Push them onto the river hex. Then use the cavalry to finish them off. There we go. Then move you up. And you in here. Running into the artillery itself might not be the best idea. But fine, I'll see what I can do. At the very least, they'll be distracted probably from attacking these guys. So I'm really gonna regret this. And I did. I really regret it now. Because now even more so. Like I said, there are times when I really want to yell at this game, and this is definitely one of those times. Very, very annoying. Sure, I think now going out here like this will be fine, probably. Okay. Doesn't matter because I can't destroy that anyway. They are not very likely to get out. Like these guys, I need to protect myself from them attacking this. Now, unfortunately, they have a vision of 2. Which means the only thing that can protect me in this case is not only a whack with the fighter to bring him down to 9, but like they can't see this, but somehow I have the sensation that they're going to know it's there. Like they're gonna do some movement, like bringing these up or putting these around, and then they're gonna see this and they're gonna attack it. I can feel it. It's just this gut feeling that they are going to be able to see it. And technically they can't now. But I just like if I go in here, I'm in a pretty bad spot with the Panzer II. Like there are a lot of things that can go wrong. Matilda 2 up here, infantry up there, anti-tank gun trying to move here, or this tank just outright going in here because it supposedly wants to attack this tank. So I kind of have to move you in the recon in here, which I know will suffer a lot of damage for this, but because there's no way that none of these guys are going to move up because they cannot see this. So it's actually a pretty reasonable attack for this Matilda to go attack here or these guys out here, and obviously they would go through this road because that's the easiest route they can take. So I unless all of these guys are static, which they are not, I think the Matilda is in a different place, I need to put something there. So there's no other way. And now that that's done, there's no real, like I can move here just fine because they are not likely to attack me there. One, 2, 3. Fine, let's just shell these guys, dig them out a bit. I'm moving way too slow here. And you can be in here. Yeah. Alright, this is not a good attack right now. Let's see what a disaster this will be. Okay, fine. Yep, here we go. It's an exceptional hit. Okay, fine. I can repair that. It's not a worry. Huh. Surprised they didn't attack. It's not even the worst attack for them in the world. Like, I think they could do worse. If I attack, they're gonna be put down there. Yeah. Come on. No. Like, I can't get right next to this thing unless it's damaged already, so... Okay, I'm actually quite interested in putting this cavalry to this side. Because this is down to 7. Like, I need to push it down, yeah. Well, I probably would have been able to destroy it, but I'm not gonna go in here. And... yeah, let's move like this. I don't like moving like that per se, but okay, so I got really lucky on that thing. I mean, really lucky, I mean, I've never been so lucky in my life, I think. Okay, Stück in here to suppress these. 8 out of 8. I'll make sure that these guys get to go to the airfield on the next turn, I think. If I'm okay, I can destroy these guys like... but I also need to attack there. I'll just push them up. And this is blocked, so the enemy cannot attack on this side. My grenadiers are moving way too slow. Well, if they didn't attack there, they're certainly not gonna attack now. But I sure as well will try to finish them off with double artillery. Very good. There's nothing you can shell though. So, yeah, I could move in here, but that's pretty bad for me. Don't like I'm repairing, but there's not a whole lot I can do. So... so I kind of want to bomb, or yeah, bomb this. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Sure, that's fine. Ugh. This really is one of those games where things really don't go your way. Like, and they're probably not gonna go your way for the rest of the game. Because these guys, they're not really useful down here except for attacking the Matilda. Okay, there we go. And that's sticking down. suppress you. I might not have to actually... let's just shell these guys then. That's unfortunate, but I think it's probably better. Finish them off. And then go after these guys. So 1, 2, 3. So I want to be out of range of the Matilda at least. Like, they can go here. I know that. I already noticed that. But they're very likely to move out here. Well, then I can bomb them. Okay, that's good. Finish you off. Attack. Move them into the airfield. How necessary is this? Not really. Like, this attack is already good enough. Unless they get a rugged defense. What's the chance? 5? Okay. Good. So now they can see both of these, but they shouldn't be able to see this. Still, I'm not 100% convinced they would be safe. Even here, I think it's pretty risky to just get, for example, the Panzer II in there, because then these guys, they can actually move up and try to take back that hex and just pretty much wipe my Panzer II in one go. And that's not a risk that I'm willing to take. Now, I could try to lure out the Matilda. Like this. It's gonna be blocked here, and they're gonna attack like that. The Matilda, for the Matilda, it's impossible to go around, and for the infantry too. There's literally nothing that can go in here, because they would have to go around the forest hex or get on the forest hex. 3. They're blocked. 1, 2 block, or there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So the 111th. Let's move you in here. So if they attack this with whatever, they can, or oh no, they are not gonna attack that with the artillery. Alright. I do still need to take this here airfield. But then they can see that. I guess they kinda don't need to fuel this turn, so waiting another turn is fine. If nothing else to do. Need to stay close with these guys though. Yeah, let's just go here. I'm just very afraid these guys might launch a counteroffensive. Of I've gotten extremely wary of leaving my flanks open. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so moving in here allows me to shell. And moving in here allows me to shell it too. I just discussed they can go up here. I'm just gonna move you in here to prevent that. They can't see it unless these guys move in there. Yeah, well, I guess at that point I'm just gonna get creamed by this British infantry. It's just, there's nothing I can do. I think I actually want to sidestep these and focus on that. Okay. Good enough. And sure. All right, here we go. Yep. Okay. It's a pretty rough deal, that thing. But I came out largely unscathed, and I do have a good attack in on the Matilda now, so that worked out, and gladly these guys didn't go after that. So that was nice. Eight, 6. If I attack, they're still gonna move in there. There's no other way. Right? Yeah, clockwise. This is really weird. You attack this way, but they're gonna retreat there. Yeah, because the first clockwise movement is here. Right, right. Could use the Stug. 12, 11, 10, 9. Alright, they have the anti-aircraft. Never mind. So now I probably best off. How's this attack going? They still have a chance to hit me. So I need at least 1 artillery shelling. Biggest problem is how I'm gonna follow up on that attack. Especially after such a paltry performance. I think, yeah, I can't bomb him still. That's so, yeah. Like I said, I'm not in the greatest of positions. Let's just move here. This is the easiest. I'm gonna try to start sidestepping towards this their unit. It's gonna take at least turn 7, turn 8, turn 9, turn 10, turn 11 before I get to start shelling it with this artillery. So I kind of need to hurry there. So they are nearly fully blocked. Let's just attack like this then. Gotta do something. Okay. And these guys can go to this airfield once I take it. That's not not an issue. How's this attack? Looking decent. Because I kind of want to go back here. Because what I wanted to do is just damage this a lot and then they won't attack here. They might still not. Because they're already damaged, but I really want to destroy it. Come on, man. Really ticking me off, this game. Like I said, this is one of those scenarios, or just one of those games where nothing goes your way. Yeah, sure. I could still do that. How bad is that? Okay, you in here. You guys here, here, sure. So there's no real use for the Panzer II down here, so I might just as well move that up too. Start going at these. Start digging them out. And I might just as well leave you here with this protection. They can't repair at least. So I think any damage they might do would be minimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's just no good. Need to take this and then basically just here. That's gonna turn out great. Like, this is nice and all, but not particularly what I'm looking for. Even though that's also extremely lucky. No. That does not make it any better. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they can never get in there. 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. And unless they are static, this is gonna become a big problem. Well, let's just give you fuel and ammo. Right. Okay, that wasn't too bad so far. Fine. How they saw that is beyond me, but so how did they see it? It was here, right? Yeah, it was here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's not an ambush. So that's a cheat. They should not be able to see this. Like, no way that they would just randomly go out here. I hate this kind of stuff the worst. Like, no explanation for the enemy behavior. None. There is no possible way they could have seen that unit. So they just have to make me believe that they randomly went out there in order to stand on that hex, because otherwise it would have been an ambush because they can't see it. This is 2, so there's no way. So why would they go out there? It does not make any sense, and I really hate especially stuff like this. No explanation, just seems to be randomly good luck that they found my vulnerable unit, whereas there should be no reason at all for them to go there. Like, I'm pretty sure that if I were to go into the editor, like, I can even do that after this game. I can go and look at the editor and see what the supposed behavior for this thing is. And unless it's turn 7 movement random, or turn 7, turn 6, I guess, or turn 6 retake territory or something, this is just fucked up. Like, I really hate this. Yeah, I know. It's not nice when I get frustrated, but this is definitely annoying. Like, I didn't take much damage, it's just 2, so not too worrying, but just not being able to account for what the enemy does is really annoying. Like, if you can't calculate that, then why are you playing the game? If I can't control that, like, yeah, it just ticks me off. Right, it's enough rambling. Let's get going. Finish this mission. If I can, yeah, I'm gonna start digging these guys out, because they're already at 7, 6. Yeah. Seriously? Okay. 5 extra initiative. That is actually not a guarantee. Like, how does this actually work? They're at 0, so my 5 first attacks. So this is like 6 killed. They assume that 6 are going to be killed in the first 5 attacks. See, I don't really get that, because if my calculations are correct, the first 5 attacks are for me alone, saying that he does not get any plus on his initiative die roll, and neither do I. So that stays the same because that's the average, right? 0. The first 5 attacks are mine, and during those attacks I have a 63% chance to kill and an 11% chance to suppress. So then there's no way that they are not going to get a hit in, I think. Because out of those 5, let's just say that all of them kill or suppress. Then they still have 2 strength left. And those 2 strength points are going to be able to attack me, while I attack him at the same time. So I'm just gonna attack here and see what happens, because I'm actually curious about this. Like, this is not a very good attack, but that doesn't matter to me now. Okay, so they didn't get to attack, but then why is that? So we both had a +1 die roll, so that's fine. I have 5 more initiative than they did. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 4 killed. And then why do they get to attack first? I don't know. Shouldn't they attack after those first 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 3 strength points left with which they get to attack. Such a confusing game. No. For now, I'm just digging them out because I can't finish this off anyway. Next turn, I might be able to move in here and attack it, but definitely not this turn. So I'd rather just stand like this. Alright, at least these guys have been hit pretty bad. So there's one more of these tanks down here, which I need to worry about because it retreated, but it's probably gonna repair. If it retreats from this position, like I think it would, then indeed try to repair. Not sure, but $135, huh? No, let's go. Not leaving that to chance. You in here, you here. Shelling them. 10-3 is reasonable, but not good enough either. No, that's revenge. And that's a dish best served by the unit that got attacked. Yeah, there was no way these guys are gonna deal 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a bit of recon where that thing is. Oh, so they can see this now? So that thing is here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it can't reach the tank. So it's not that bad. I think I'll be fine in the city as well. Yeah. Nice. Alright, if there's one thing that needs to happen right now, it's me kind of like restoring my lines. I would like to switch these guys for Oladir on the next turn. And let's start moving you as well towards this location. Question is, how useful is it to put these guys here without artillery backup? I don't really like that, to be honest. But I do need something there to block them. Question is, what am I gonna use? If I put artillery in here, it can still shell some of the units down there, but I think too little. Let's just go ahead for now. Wow. Okay. Well, there might have been a chance for me to destroy it, but there we go. Nice. Infantry down. That's a really good hit. They might repair though, so I don't know about it yet, but certainly getting them down to 3 is already important, I think. Also, just to have a unit right next to it. Like, I don't really want them to go and buy stuff. Okay. Getting rid of that. Pretty easy. No. Yeah, maybe doing something like that was a bit silly. Because now I kind of have to use this. Okay, that went well anyway for now. Yeah, because they have that they have an artillery there. That does mean that I kind of have to move you back. But at least I can start digging these guys out now too. So that's good. Definitely need to give a lot of fuel and ammo, etc. to these guys for this turn. Yeah, so then at least after that they will be ready to go. We know they still have that there Valentine. I believe it was a Valentine. But I can't really bomb there due to the anti-aircraft defenses. And this thing has a range of 3 too, so I kind of need to be able to, you know, attack and destroy that in one go. Oh. So that's just, for now, beef up the defenses. Move in here. Like, getting into these mountains is also pretty decent because the enemy will not be able to deal a whole lot of damage to me there. Yeah, much of the artillery is behind now. And yeah, like I said, actually, I think I want to switch them up with Oladier. So get Oladier all the way here. And use the engineers here. So these guys probably not very effective. And I'm not really sure yet on what to do there. Certainly I don't want to attack here this turn. Oh, I wanted to use the artillery. Wow. Really? How did I think that the mouse was on the artillery? Well, let's just call that crazy. I wanted to use the artillery on the infantry to dig them out. That was what I wanted to do. Okay. How are you doing? Not too well. Good, good. Digging this out is not as important if I can get the bonus unit anyway. Though, unfortunately, they seem to be a bit stuck. I'm still just gonna sidestep. Yeah, they can attack the artillery now, but I kind of want to block this. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of this thing. They do have a lot of artillery. And with that anti-aircraft, it's not really any way for me to get a good shot in. Actually, I might be in a bit of trouble in that regard. Like they're gonna get jammed here, so I can just move all my artillery forward. Let's actually move this artillery down. So I'm blocking this off. Yeah, let's just give him fuel and ammo here. Because attacking isn't too useful yet. I actually need to move down in order to prevent them from buying stuff down there too. Which is also going to be a problem. I'm going to move these guys down too. I don't like this position where I'm in down there. Because if they start buying units, then I'm going to be in a bit of trouble there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they might attack here, but then it's not too bad. Okay, good. Even better. Okay, very nice. I don't like that rain, but for them to, for some reason, move in there is really good for me. Okay, let's dig them out. Move you back. Attack again. They're down to 4 now. Okay, so I can take that on turn 11. And then, indeed, I will get that bonus unit that I was talking about. Because I really want that. Okay. If I just outright attack, that's not going to retreat. So... I thought I would be fine. Guess not. I'll keep this thing busy like this for now. You can only move up and shell that. But what I need to do, most of all, I think, is moving in here and going after that bunker. I don't even know why I'm doing this. But yeah. Alright, give me some good suppression. 8-6. Guess I will have to do. So what are the odds here? 3 times 13 against nothing. Good hit. Good hit. Not so good. I guess my idea is that I'll just get regular replacements here or something. I don't even know. Right, I'll just try to do what is necessary here. Okay, let's block it so that they can buy anything there. It's first step. There's only this area where they can still buy things. So I definitely need to prevent them from doing that. Okay, this is blocked. Wow, even then it's not a very good attack. But don't really have that much choice other than to try and do this. Push them in there. And then not destroy them. Guess that's how it is. Yeah. Okay, so depending from the next turn I have this blocked, so then I don't need to worry. But for now that's still a bit of a problem. Just like this is a bit of a problem. But gonna need to bomb that. Let's just go here. Like if they're, they're like, these guys are likely to go up, but then if anything goes here, they are these guys, so they might go down, but at least they have that as a retreat. So let's go in here. You up close, you as well. Like, it's not that bad. What's going on here? Can only hope there will not be rain, but these guys can now go in and attack there. Okay, they did not buy anything. And the weather is good. That is really, really lucky. I am extremely happy with that. No, let's move even further forward. So then they also cannot buy anything here. Yeah, these guys have not been defeated yet, but let's move like this. Six and 4. Almost completely suppressed. So even if I attack out here now, that's gonna push them back. Yeah, sure. You in here. 8-5, huh? Is there really no way that, like, they have that and then the okay, I need to shell them again. And since there's absolutely no way these guys are gonna move up and then attack that, I at least prevented them from buying anything there. Now, I'm actually gonna leave these because I think that if I attack them, they'll be able to repair more, and they can't repair with that unit now. So I think I'm in a much better position to just leave them and not do anything there. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Like, I'm attacking, but you know, it's not really necessary to do so, and I'm just suffering damage left and right for no reason because of that. Though I guess I'm getting experience. These guys might go out and attack there. That'd be okay. Okay, so attacking here, not really the best. I'm just leaving these guys like this. I do have plenty of turns in order to deal with everything. Oh, it doesn't matter, it's a stug. So with this, so I might just as well take it easy there. Yeah. Let's just make sure that everything is settled. Oh, you need to go back. Oh. Never mind. I totally forgot I still had these. Well, that makes it better. This too. Yeah, you should not be able to buy anything. I got that free unit there. Right, I blocked everything off. Like everything, yes. Should have done it with the other one so I could actually shell this. Well, at least I'll be able to take everything. Not necessarily all the flags, but okay. So I'll retreat them here. And, you know, just so I don't suffer any damage. Move in here. 1, 2, 3, so this is technically protected. Sort of. These aren't though. I think I messed up here. I messed up big time. Again, I'm pretty unfocused and okay. Got a lucky hit in there though. Not gonna try to pester luck twice. Definitely not. You guys might actually be still some use down there. Yeah, there's no way these guys are gonna attack anything else except this artillery, so that's good. Yep. Sorry, game, you can't buy any stuff. Ah, that's so beautiful. Not rain again. I mean, I don't need it anymore at this point, but hey. Let's start digging out that mountain infantry. Wow. Impressive. Okay, let's set up some actual proper defenses. Before things go very awry. One, two, three, four. I think I can move it back if I wanted to. Huh? Okay, there's only that guy left up here. No air forces that need to be sent back. That doesn't matter. There's no way you're going to be contributing to anything useful. Nope. Not at all. One, two, yeah, they're blocked actually, so that's fine. Down here though, the last thing that needs to be done is finishing off these guys. I'm not getting prestige per turn, so it does not matter when I finish it, as long as I do. Sure, let's take it on the next turn, unless I can destroy him now. No. This is also fine. Alright, that should be it then. I have to say, I've mixed feelings about this mission here. So up here, I don't think I really needed to go there, and I kind of took unnecessary hits. It was fun to take down the Metaxas line, but yeah, I suffered a bit for it. Now, on some units, I can get away with it with regular replacements. There's these guys. Like, they don't need to be a 3 stars just now, but I might have to give... because this is Heinz Rondorf. Oh, I will cursor, it's his name. I mix up these names. Yes, I might give him regulars. It depends. If he remains above 2, which I don't think he will, I'll give him regulars. Otherwise, elites, they can get regulars, so that's not a big deal. Like, this was one of the most unfortunate hits, I guess. But I was against the cavalry and earlier, and it was really unexplainable behavior. of which I was plenty venting, that's for sure. This can get regulars, and maybe, I think elites though. Overall, I think my damage wasn't that bad. Like, I didn't take too much. Took one on these, but I'll be able to repair just fine. But I don't know. There were a lot of things that didn't go my way during this map that I kind of felt a bit annoyed about. Not much you can do about it though. Like, it went marginally okay, I think. At least I got that bonus unit, so that's nice. That will sell for quite a bit of stuff. But I already got that, and I still decided to attack the Metaxas line. It was actually a pretty rough attack. It's certainly not as well protected as the forts of the Maginot line, but they still had their fort, which is pretty hidden because it's actually pretty far behind this line. So then you can't spot it from this side, but it's also not close to, for example, this city, which you're bound to take. It's actually just a little further. So if you're unaware and you just decide to go out, then you might be in big trouble, especially because they have those tank reserves back there. So that's a big difficulty. I guess I could have gone after these in the next turn. That's fine. But yeah, so I have mixed feelings. Let's just go and see the briefing. Congratulations, Herr General. With the Metaxas line impotently left behind you, all of Greece has been laid bare. Although I'm sure you're eager to personally occupy Athens and chase the British all the way to their evacuation ships, we have a much more important task for you to prepare for. The island of Crete presents a unique obstacle that must also be secured to protect the vital oil production facilities at Ploesti. While plans are being made to invade the island with an airborne operation, we've decided to also give you the option of participating in the follow-up naval invasion of Crete. While the airborne operation undoubtedly carries more risk, as your forces will literally be dropped on top of the enemy, the naval operation will take longer to initiate, possibly leaving you to face a stronger and better prepared opponent. Regardless of the choice you make, you should expect to encounter significant enemy resistance to attempt to thwart your invasion. The choice is yours, Herr General. I'm actually going to go for the naval invasion because I went for the airborne invasion the first time, and I remember that I had a lot of trouble with keeping my artillery safe. It was near impossible to do so. It was actually impossible to do so. So I took a lot of hits there, and I think that if I am just a bit speedy, I can probably get away with doing the naval invasion and still get decisive. So I'm going to go for naval. So yeah, there we go. And I will do that in the next episode. So thanks for watching. Take care and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.